G'day viewers, I'm Sophia Stacey and welcome back to Colour in Your Life. I'm usually behind the camera, but I'm going to be hosting for the next few shows as Graham recovers from shoulder surgery. So grab your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your aunties, uncles and mums and dads and come and see how some of the best artists do what they do. Well, welcome back viewers, and today we're with James Weiner. Welcome to the show.
Hello Sophia, welcome to the store.
Thank
welcome
you.
to Barnes Products.
So as James said, we're at Barnes Products in Swan Street.
Swan Street, Richmond. This is one of our 5 retail outlets throughout Australia and New Zealand. It's great to have you here. Do you want to know a bit more about what we do?
Absolutely, but
All right.
First of all I'd like to tell the viewers that we have to thank James and Barnes Products because we're here to film Judy Waters, who's just next door setting up in the workshop. But Judy uses Barnes Products.
She does, yep. Specifically one particular product, epoxy glass.
But you have also a huge range of other products.
Yeah. Barnes is a manufacturer and distributor of specialty art products, specifically sculpting, moulding and casting supplies, basically, products. So everything from sculptural mediums like clays and plasters to make your original sculpt. We sell silicone rubbers for making moulds. For example,
what do we got
here's
here?
a sample of our clear resin with green pigment in it.
He's a bit of fun, isn't
Isn't
he?
he? Yeah, I mean, you know, there's old dad there. You know, if you want to make a helmet for cosplay or for film, TV, theatrical, we can sell you the product, we can teach you how to do it. And we have a fantastic product for doing resin art. So that's our product, epoxy glass, with some of our pigments and powders applied.
That's beautiful too. And before you put it down, there's all this silver in here.
Yep.
I'm not sure if you can see it, viewers, but you provide all that as
that's
well?
one of the metal
That's
powders
really
that we sell.
Cool.
Silver
I
metal
love all
powder.
the movement in here.
Judy will tell us all about how to get the specific effects, but the medium that she's using and the medium that a lot of the big names in resin art are using is epoxy glass, and that is a product that Barnes makes and sells exclusively. Look, Judy will tell us why it's
She'll
so
take
good,
us through.
but that's the product we're going to be using today.
So what we're going to do now is go next door and see Judy, and
Great.
as you said, James, she can take us through these specific
This'll be
products for the art.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, welcome.
Okay, viewers, here we are with Judy. Judy, lovely to
Oh,
see you
it's great.
again. And
So excited.
Well, Judy has actually been on the show before, about 2 years ago.
Yeah, roughly around the same time too.
And but we're here today thanks to Barnes Products.
When I work, I have to trial all resins, and at the moment, and for the last, say, 6, 8, 12 months, I've been using Barnes. I just love it. This new resin that they've made is just definitely made for me. It's thick, it's glossy, it's just divine to use. I can't wait to show you how it goes. But can I tell you a little story?
Sure can.
When you came last time 2 years ago,
Yeah.
we had a lovely elderly gentleman making these beautiful boards for us.
Because this is board you work on, isn't it?
This is timber. It's a
not
timber base.
canvas.
That's right.
and
It's
you've
3
got
mil timber base. And
you had them specially made for you.
Yes,
Yep.
he spent a long time making these for us. And because of the success of your show,
Yeah.
we nearly killed him.
Oh, God.
So poor Malcolm had to retire, and he's trained 2 young men,
Oh,
Trent and
really?
Trent, and they've started their own business, and they make these beautiful boards for me now. So they are 3 mil MDF, they're routed edges, They're 3 layers of gesso and they're divine. They're
lovely
really,
and smooth.
they're lighter than they were initially because they were too heavy for me.
Well, I'm glad we
he's
didn't
much lighter.
kill him.
So poor Malcolm is now in retirement and enjoying the story.
Oh, but what a great story. And so he trained these other 2 young guys
Yeah, the
as well.
2 Trents are fabulous guys. They come and they drop boards off to me at 10 o'clock at night. So we sell those at Hampton as well. So yeah, it's good.
At your art store, which
Yes,
is...
we still have Hampton Art Supplies.
Yeah.
And it's doing really well. It's great. And thanks to you guys, the resin side of it is so successful.
Oh,
So thank
isn't
you.
that great?
We've had people all over. We have people all, definitely interstate, but from all over Europe, America. I had a lady on a cruise. She did a cruise from Canada, and she stopped in at Melbourne, and she did an art class.
And because she'd seen you on
she'd
Colour in
seen
Your
it
Life.
on Colour in Your Life.
Great, isn't it?
So
That's
it's been marvellous. So thank you very much.
Oh, our pleasure. Well, it's because you are so fantastic at doing what you do, and you're a great teacher. I loved the last show. Last show I was behind the camera, but here we are today. We'd like to say hi to Graham at home.
Oh, Graham, I hope you're feeling better
He's having
soon.
a bit of surgery on his shoulder. So, but today I get to have
Soph
some
gets to play.
So I'm really excited. So
It's great.
How about we get into it?
That's fabulous.
Where
I
are we
can't
going to
wait.
start?
So I'll show you how it all works. Thanks. Okay, so we're using epoxy glass, which
Okay.
is Barnes' latest resin for artwork. And for my board, it's 1 metre square. So I need 2 litres of resin all up.
And you do big pieces too, don't you?
I do very big pieces.
They're
Yes.
gorgeous. I love the colours that you use too. Okay.
My measurements have to be exact. Don't read the measurements on the side because these cheap jugs are just made in China.
Oh.
And they're just run through a machine and they don't mean anything. Do a visual check with your eyes
Okay, so
and
you've gotta
they're
get-
perfect, absolutely perfect. And then the next crucial thing is to mix. And that I can't stress enough that the mixing is the most important part, because if you're not mixing thoroughly, you'll get a spot that just will not cure. So I use a flat-sided ruler and with a flat bottom. Now I have to tell you the colour. The colour, it's non-yellowing, which is why it's blue.
Oh, right.
So in time, most resins will yellow, not epoxy glass. It's just gorgeous. It holds its colour. It's true. It can be in the sun. It's just non-yellowing, which is pretty unique, I tell you, for a lot of these. And price-wise, it's fabulous for a non-yellowing resin.
And so once you mix those 2 together, you've got to work pretty quick, don't you?
Yes, I've got 10 minutes that I allow for mixing because you just have to be thorough. One's slightly yellow, one's blue, and you mix till they're completely combined. You'll feel it when it's ready. I'm going to take this back over to my board.
Okay, we'll go back
because
over this
I love
way.
to mix on my board. Okay, so we're getting through this mixing, and you can tell when it's starting to be combined. You can see, it doesn't matter about the bubbles because they'll go out with the heat.
Okay.
So,
So the bubbles are okay.
the bubbles
but
are
you're
okay.
looking
I'm looking for it to be combined and smooth. Now, I also start to think about my painting at this stage. So
Okay.
I don't worry that it's taken me 10 minutes to mix because I'm thinking, where am I going to put this? I'm going to get really excited. So today I'm going to do a seascape
Lovely.
because a lot of people ask me how to do a seascape. And so I'd like to do that.
Okay, so you
cool.
just have to keep mixing
I'm
until
I'm mixing because I really, in half an hour, I'm going to have a finished painting.
Wow.
So
That's quick.
There's not a lot of time. And today it's quite warm, so I really have to work quickly.
And I must tell you, audience, you probably saw when at the start of the show, we are on a main road and there's traffic and trucks and trams and trains going past, so you will just have to put up with that noise today.
Would you like to keep mixing?
Oh, I sure can.
Thank you.
So we just go round and round and round and a
Yes,
little
and
bit
through
this
and these
way.
sides. Excellent. Now today I'm using FW inks.
Yes.
They're fabulous inks. I'm using pastes from Barnes, white and blue, and a mixture of colours for my seascape. Now, If I'm using the pastes, they're fabulous because they lace. They do that gorgeous lacing.
Okay.
And the blue and the white are sensational, especially if I'm mixing FW ink with it. So we put them in the middle of the board and we pour into the centre of the cup. Always leave some in your pot in case you get into trouble and you need a certain colour. Now, we're going to put a little bit of blue.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful?
Colour, isn't it?
Beautiful,
Wow,
a little bit of
so
blue.
rich.
And
that's from
shaking
Barnes.
This
You
is
can get
from
that.
Barnes, the paste. The pastes are divine. Honestly, I've never seen anything like them. They're beautiful. And these colours just enhance it. Just a few drops.
drip,
Could you
drop.
mix that for me, please?
Oh, I certainly can. Oh,
Okay.
wow, look at this. It's exciting, isn't it, Judy?
It's beautiful. Another one. for you.
Okay.
You'll need to mix that a little bit. You
Mix
need to
it
mix
like-
the pastes a little bit more thoroughly.
Okay.
They're more dense, so you need to mix those.
Oh my, this is a delicious, delicious colour.
It's very nice, isn't it? Now this is another FW. This is marine blue, which is probably my favourite colour. And look at it.
Oh,
It's
look
just
at that.
yum.
It's yummy, isn't it?
It's pretty gorgeous.
But perfect for this ocean scene that we're about to do.
Okay, now this one is going to be, I'm going to use our little bit of
I'll move
alcohol.
This. Do you want me to stir this one?
Yes, you could stir that,
Okay.
please. Just going to put a little bit of, look at that gorgeous. And that's a different look that you get with the alcohol inks. It's just a soft colour.
And Judy, how do you know what percentage to put in? Like,
We put about 6% in. With the paste, you can put a little bit more in because it's got a resin base. So, we're going to just take these off here.
here we go, nearly ready.
All right, so I'm going to just start here. So can I go around this? I'll just go around
can.
this way. Just going to take this up here a bit.
Okay, so you're just going to move it around.
I'm going to
with
move
your
it around with
hands.
my hand.
If people want to get some of these boards, can they come to your store? Is
They
that
can
the-
come to the shop, and if they live interstate, the boys will send, if they order, I think it's 5 or more, they send it no transport costs.
Wow.
Look at that colour, isn't it to die for?
Oh, it's like lollies.
It's like gelati. And you're allowed to put your hand in it and play with it. Now, can you feel that's getting warm already? Can you feel that if you feel a cup, they're getting warm?
Yeah, right.
So that means that today is a warm day and we have to move fairly quickly.
It looks like fun. You having
It's
fun?
just, I love it. Do you know, every day is a bonus. I get out of bed, I just can't get my hand into this fast enough.
And you run workshops for this, don't you?
We do. I work Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays playing with resin. And we'll do workshops for parties or any groups like that at the shop.
And I think it's hamptonartsupply.com.au. And you can go in and find out all those details.
You can book any website, you can ring us.
And you were saying that people can come to a workshop and have their own creation like
They can. Sometimes the corporate managers will have a professional development day where they will incorporate a resin art piece, and they work in teams to produce an art piece, and that's lovely.
Oh,
they sometimes
fantastic.
raffle them. Yes, it's pretty cool.
And you were saying you have like parties, like girly parties?
Yes, we do. We've had a few hens nights.
What fun!
And they're very, very funny. Very funny.
I can
nights,
imagine.
Yes. So it's resting a little bit, but I'm going to put the heat on it. So do you mind mixing those two
These
up?
two?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And I'll fire this white off. Thanks. You have to just make sure you get everything even. It's quite treacly. Okay. So I'm going to fire here. Firstly, I'll get the bubbles off. Can you see there's quite a few little bubbles there? And then I'm going to fire my white. You have to be very careful when you're firing the white that you don't burn it. Right, I'm just going to put that down for the moment, and then I'm going to move my board a bit.
Just to look in here.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Absolutely gorgeous. Can you see that moving down there? And it's just slowly floating down. So we're just going to let this rest.
Yes.
But Judy's going to show us another piece today, which is this one over here. And so we'll just come back in a minute and get this all set up and for another piece.
Lovely.
We obviously can't move this one.
No, not yet.
So we'll just leave that there, but we'll come across to this piece. We'll be back in a sec.
Thanks very much.
Okay, Jude, so we've left the last piece and we've moved on to this piece.
Yes.
And we're going to mix some more of this up.
So we're going to do another mix here.
Oh, it's sticky, isn't it?
It is very sticky because it's a couple of hours old.
Okay.
So here we go again. We're going to do a big mix. Same rules apply. Mix it well.
So you've got quite a bit there, Judy.
Yeah, I've mixed up enough because I want you to have a go at making some jewellery.
Oh, I like getting into this.
And
so these are the moulds, are they?
These are the moulds. You can make your own mould, and then once you finish your mould, you can make your own jewellery.
Okay, here we go. Pour. It's going in. Okay.
So this can be a little bit of violet, maybe. A bit of blue. Okay, so we're first going to do white, so if you don't mind mixing.
I can mix for you. But it's important to have these on all the time, isn't it? Because
you do need them, and you need to be well prepared when you've got your resin ready, all your colours are ready to go. Okay, beautiful blue. FW again, beautiful ink. Now the silver is from Langridge. It's a powdered pigment, got a metal base, and once it's heated with the resin, it melts, and just wait till you see what happens. It's magic. Okay, so there is a warning with this powder. It's a metal base, so it is dangerous. So we don't inhale it, and we just put it under the resin as fast as we can. We try not to get it airborne or inhale. So just breathe to the left or right, whatever, whilst we're stirring until it's covered in the resin. It's the only one that you just have to be careful with.
Wow, it looks like melted silver.
It is melted silver, it's beautiful. So just no breathing near it until it's under the resin. Once it's under the resin, it's safe. It comes in copper, pale gold, rich gold, and silver.
And once again, Barnes stock these, don't they?
Barnes stock all of these. Yes. Look, we're just going to pop a little bit of colour through here, maybe here. Maybe a little bit down here. Could you pass me a stick, please?
A stick
to move. My assistant, please.
Yes,
my very willing assistant.
I can certainly
Could
do
you
this
please
for you.
pass me a
One
stick?
stick for you, my dear.
So between the two of us,
Yes.
we are going to take this up to the edge of that colour.
Ooh. So like this. Shall I go in?
Yes.
Just like that.
We're going to cover all of our areas, yes. So
Okay.
I'll give you a little bit more there.
I'll try not to drip on you.
That's all right. So if you're coming to an edge, just use your hand and rub it in. Like that, and bring it up to an edge.
Shall I touch it like that?
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh.
Now whilst you're finishing there, so we'll go off there, and we'll make it just a little bit geometrical.
Gosh, that silver's really sparkly.
Yes. Now we're going to fire it.
Okay.
You're all right. It doesn't matter if it's finished because it's going to run anyway.
Okay.
So I'll fire it, get rid of all the bubbles, and then we're going to melt down this silver.
Okay, wow.
This is really exciting stuff. So getting rid of the bubbles.
Voila.
So I love the silver over the blue and the silver over the violet. It's lovely.
So we're just going to let this sit.
Yes.
And then we're going to come back and do the bracelets and the rings.
Yes, we are. It'll be fabulous.
Thanks.
Thank you. Can you feel that's warm?
That's very warm, so we've got to work
Okay,
quick.
you've got to work quickly. So pop it in there into your mould.
So we just go down like this?
Yes.
Oh, it doesn't... Oh.
Slow, so we don't want it around the edge.
Oh, you got to concentrate, don't you?
You do. Now this one's very hot if you feel this. So we've got to get this down quickly and pop it into that mould there.
one?
Yes, Pinky Seal mould.
Okay.
Thank you.
And what is that's the brand, isn't it? The Pinky Seal.
Yeah.
Cool.
They're just gorgeous.
Really?
They're so easy to use.
Should we make a ring as well in here?
Can make a ring.
A little bit of this. Well, that can go in this one, I think. Big square one. Oh God, you could have so much fun with your girlfriends, couldn't
I know.
you?
Have a day making jewellery.
Have a workshop with you, Judy. That would
Oh,
be...
that'd be fun. Well, we've made 2 bracelets, 3 rings and a bowl in, what, 5 minutes?
Oh.
That's it. Just going to take the tops off.
Okay, make them nice and even.
Smooth. Yes.
And viewers, we've got one more thing for Judy's going to show us today, which is the chopping board. Okay, viewers, well, we're back and Judy is working on a little project over there and we're going to see this cheese board done very, very quickly. But I've got James in to tell us a little bit more about the product.
Epoxy glass is traditionally, or its actual proper use in a kind of industrial sense, is a timber coating product. So for bench tops, bars.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's its main use. Clever artists like Judy take that idea and they go in all sorts of different directions with it. That's right.
Fantastic
That's
pieces
right.
of artwork.
Yeah, but a timber coating product is what it's traditionally, you might say, manufactured for.
If you want to come and get some of these products, and you've got a huge range to choose from, don't you?
Indeed, we do.
So they can come to the website, which is?
barnes.com.au. We have 5 retail stores, Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, or go to the website.
And James, we'd like to thank you so much for supporting Judy, and without people like you and Barnes, we wouldn't be able to come in and see all these fantastic pieces of art that
Thank
Judy's...
you, Sophia. Thank you. It's
you
been
very
wonderful to have
much.
you. It's been a fun day.
Fantastic. Okay, and Judy, thank you. Look at this beautiful board you've just whipped up while we're having a little chat.
And that'll keep developing over the next few hours. Those little lacing areas will open right up.
People can come and do these in your workshops too. So what's your website address again?
Is hamptonartsupplies.com.au. We run resin classes, we run school holiday programs, and we run artistic classes through the week as well.
Fantastic.
Okay.
And so come into colourandyourlife.com.au and our Facebook page and YouTube and see all the other artists that we've filmed. But as we always say, remember, make sure you put some colour in your life, and we'll see you next time. Bye. See ya.
Thank you.
Bye.